Cassie.
Wicked for good. Where do we
MM.
Wicked Witch?
I'm so sick of hearing that. I'm so sick of hearing that.
You know what? And that's a good place to start. Madame Marble. Let's talk about how poorly casted she was. Like, and mind you, the actress didn't even want to be in this movie. She
Her
shouldn't
heart
have been.
wasn't in it.
Exactly.
We could
Her
have had
vocal,
Barbara.
right. Her heart wasn't in it, and her vocals weren't in it either. Oh, I mean,
We knew that. Because I'm
she
sitting here, thinking, I didn't want to sound mean, but I'm like, oh my goodness, she cannot sing. I'm so glad everybody's agreed with me. Because I felt so bad for saying that.
Girl, me too. Because in the movie theater, I was like, oh, um, is this right? Are we?
It's
Oh,
giving Emma Watson.
wait, child. Like, where's the auto tune when you need it?
You know? I wouldn't even be mad if they did, but they should have hired someone else.
And what was it you were like? Weren't you saying earlier that people were saying that the fact that she can't sing is to reflect how evil her character is?
And I don't give a damn. Keep her out the movie. There's other ways to be evil.
Listen, if that's the way you want to make sense of it, then go right on ahead.
But
But
I'm
she was
so sick of her.
right. She was miscasted. Like, and let's talk about how evil this character was. Cause, girl, what was the point of you siding with the wizard this whole time when you had actual magic? I'm still trying to understand her. I want to understand her motivations because I'm not getting it.
I don't think she was likable.
In
You
school?
know what I mean? She just couldn't be the face behind it.
Oh,
Because remember
so
I told you about that
mhm.
theory I heard that she was possibly the one that caused that drought?
Oh, from outside of Oz,
Yeah.
which is an
So,
interesting. Go ahead.
yeah. No, go ahead.
That's an interesting theory, and I would like to learn more about that. But like, also, I want to understand why she's like racist towards animals. Like, why? What do you get out of treating the animals like second class citizens? I don't. I just want to
Another
understand.
theory.
Huh?
Another theory about
Go
that
go ahead.
was that she was once an animal who changed her appearance because how I said there's a theory that she started that drought and that's where the animals came from.
Hmm.
So they probably blamed her. You know what I
So
mean?
so okay. So then that would mean that. So she just hates animals then.
Well,
She wasn't
they hate her because she messed up where they were from and they had to move to this place. So
right.
now she kind of hates them because they hate her.
Oh, you know, that's actually a pretty interesting motivation because I'm just like, what's the point of you doing all this? What do you get out of this? But you
Or
used
she
to
could
be,
be an animal coon. We just don't know.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, oh, so you just hate your people, like you're an animal. So you messed up, and then they left because you messed up so poorly. Then you turned into a human, and now you want to put them all in cages and take away their ability to speak. It's like, oh, okay,
Can't
so.
snitch on her. They do.
Right. You an in-house slave. Or you one of those slaves that's like, no, actually, I like being you are what's his name? Your Uncle Ruckus. Madam Marble, Uncle Ruppet. Uncle
Flip
Ruckus.
it around, Uncle Ruckus.
Oh my goodness, yo. I can't.
She's an anacoon. We'll call
Yep.
it that.
Yo, what if as an animal she was actually a raccoon?
That'd be crazy. But
That'd
I think what kind of annoys me though
mm-hmm.
is how stupid these citizens are.
Very
You're
much so.
upset with Alphaba because of her magic, but none of y'all question the fact that this lady can control your weather,
Like and
caused a tornado that could have killed y'all.
but she's really good at spreading propaganda. Like, I mean, I guess with Alphaba it was easy because everybody already looked at her for having green skin.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's like she's just an evil person. But the one time I was on her side, I'm gonna be real with you. The one time I was on her side was
With
when
Glinda.
when she went to Glinda and said, "Do what you do best," is sit there, look pretty, and shut up. I was like, that is what you do best. You've been useless for how long now?
She did need to
Ridiculous.
shut up.
Facts. Just irritating. And let's not forget, right? So you just mentioned like the cyclone, the hurricane that came and
Mm-hmm.
killed Nessa. I'm not mad at Nessa dying, but we're gonna get to Nessa, girl. But let's not forget that technically that was Glinda's idea. Not really to kill Nessa, but to use Nessa to get to Alphaba. But we're gonna get to that when we get to Glinda, because I got words for Glinda.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's really all we had to say about Madame Marvel.
Flip it around. I did wonder if she was gonna be like the wicked, because there's 2 wicked witches
mm-hmm.
in the book. I think
Mm-hmm.
Wicked Witch of the East and Wicked Witch of the West. So I was wondering, because I think Elphaba was of the West. Was she supposed to be the East? But who knows? Because they were supposed to be. Oh wait, yeah. Or was she supposed to be the Good Witch?
Yeah,
Because
maybe
I
she
know they were
was.
trying to give the Wicked Witch title to Nessa.
Yeah, I think because I remember that there was supposed to be at least 2 good witches as well. So I don't know which one she was supposed to be.
Because I think Glinda's supposed to be the Good Witch of the North. But like, unless they just didn't have one, because this is the musical. I wonder if they had one in the books. I'm kind of scared to read them. But yeah.
I don't blame you for that one. But yeah, let's move on to the wizard, because this whore done went and, well, he thinks that he did, killed his own daughter. Like, you've been going around ever since you got into Oz just being nothing but a useless, slutty ass man.
Manipulating the people into thinking you had magic that you didn't. You're a human. You're probably from Kansas too.
Girl, just a deadbeat, useless. And I wish that he died. He got off way too easily. All he had to do was hop on that balloon with Dorothy, and then he
And how's
just.
that balloon failed?
Me too. I hope it. I hope it popped, and you
Wait, she
felt
was on
it.
the balloon too?
Oh wait, right. Wait. Was she? No, she went home by using the slippers. Remember?
Yeah, that's another thing we gotta talk about, the magic.
The magic's all over the place. I'm not gonna
Because
lie
I'm
to you.
like, how did she get the slippers? Because in the movies and everything else, like Glinda just like blink, and then the slippers appear on her feet. So I just wonder that.
Yeah, how'd y'all make that happen in this movie?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, keep going. I don't
I
like
just,
the wizard.
because when it comes to the wizard and how him and Alphaba's mom, I forgot her name, how they made a green person, I find that really confusing. Because like, was it from the liquid he kept drinking that affected Alphaba's skin? Like, was he drinking it that much?
But it gave her magic.
The
I'm assuming.
that stuff that he was drinking?
I just assuming.
Because didn't Glinda said that the reason she was able to have such powerful magic is because she was born of both worlds, Oz and our regular world?
I think so.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
what.
think she might have been. So yeah, he's human.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
and
balloon should have fell.
Alphaba's mom was just a regular Ozian, right?
She was a munchkin.
They were Munchkins,
Yeah, the father's the governor of Munchkinland.
but he was actually a Munchkin though.
Yeah, they come from Munchkinland.
I'm so because aren't Munchkins supposed to be small?
Well, the original movies. I don't think they wanted to go that route.
I'm confused because I remember them saying that Bach is just a really tall Munchkin, but I'm just like, for some reason in my head I was like Nessa and Alphaba's family, they were regular Ozians sent to govern over Munchkins, which made the Nessa making it illegal for Munchkins to travel without passports or without their papers. That made it seem like she was really being racist, like another form of fascism.
No, I think they're Munchkins.
Interesting.
Because
Should've
I think, was it a deleted scene or was it from the book? They talk about how they kind of grew up with Bach, but not really, like in passing.
Hmm.
But yeah, they're Munchkins.
But anyway, back to the wizard. See how we had to get off of him because he's such a useless, do nothing character? Like, just pathetic. I couldn't stand him. He got on my nerves every time I saw him on screen.
I'm gonna be real, they didn't even have to show him de-aged. We kind of already figured that he was her father.
You know, some people need their hands held.
And they can get their hand held all the way into school to learn some
They need to get hooked
media
up on.
literacy.
Honestly. And you know who else needs to go back to school?
Who?
The lion. Because why are you so dumb?
See, and that's the thing though, because apparently in the play, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have any speaking lines.
Oh?
Because so everything that we hear him saying comes from the Tin Man. And him like being cowardly is him not standing up and being like, "You're kind of wrong. This didn't happen." So I feel like
Oh?
they should have just did that instead of making him like, because that's kind of confusing to me. Because Fiero's the one that took you, not Elphaba.
But that's also weird because in the Wizard of Oz, he could talk.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when everybody was going against her, and the Wicked, like the musical itself, it was he was too scared to speak up and say like everybody was wrong about her. And he just kind of went with it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, but he could actually speak.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I just feel like they could have just did that instead.
Maybe,
Because
yeah.
I feel like that would make more sense.
Right. Because I've seen people try to say that in defense of the lion, that when Fiero and Elphaba took him to the forest and like released him, they didn't release him into the care of other adults, and he was just like a lion cub, and he didn't have the skills to defend himself. But it's like, if that's the case, then he looks like a big healthy lion. So like, what have you been doing this whole time?
Eating people.
Right, or something, because he doesn't look malnourished. He looks perfectly fine to me. He's just scared.
See, and that's why I just feel like it would have made more sense if he was just scared to speak up and be like, yeah, I like Elphaba. Elphaba helped me.
Right, but he's too scared to speak because of what's going on around and what's happening towards animals. See, that does make more sense.
And it was like in the play or the Broadway, it was like the Tin Man kind of like being his voice. Because like, you know, the song where he like the Tin Man song,
Mm-hmm.
that was basically him like trying to like, didn't she do this to you?
Yeah, and then the lion confirmed what he was saying by saying she took him from the only home that he ever knew, or something like that, right?
Yeah, and I feel like he should have just like they should have just kept him quiet and just let him be scared to like use his voice.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, he'll talk to Dorothy and them, but when it comes to big crowds in this whole situation, the
Mm-hmm.
way animals are being treated, he's not going to speak up. See, that would have made his character make a little bit more sense. Because if you were so like incapable of taking care of yourself as a lion, wouldn't you be dead by now? You wouldn't even be an adult.
Exactly. So I really just feel like they should have kept him quiet.
His traitorous ass.
See, and then people they could be mad at him for not speaking up, but they wouldn't be mad at him for being an anacoon.
And a coon cat.
Exactly. A catcoon.
A cat. But since we're mentioning him, let's talk about Bach, aka Tin Man.
I like the horror direction they went.
A what direction?
The horror. Like, you know, like he was trying to like he got that axe and he was coming at Nessa like, I'm gonna kill you.
Say
And
it
then
one more
how he
time.
looked at
The what direction?
the scary direction.
No,
You're not gonna bait me. You're not gonna bait me.
because what you said and what I heard are two different things, and you still not
And
saying that word right.
and I like the anger on his face when he looked up at Glinda. And I'm like, you can't even really blame her for this because nobody like she ain't had a gun to your head and tells you to do that.
Like, yeah, let's talk about like because with Bach's character, he frustrated me a lot because it's like you're mad at everybody else but yourself because the only reason you were nice to Nessa is because Glinda told you that. It was told you to do something about it. So you spent all this time with her, being nice to her, taking care of her. Low key, you were a bit like, leading her on.
Weren't they married? Or am I crazy?
You're crazy because they were not married.
Oh, I thought they were together.
No, they kept it in this very vague, like friendship thing. But you could tell that he could tell that she had a crush on him. So that's why I'm looking at him like you should have said something sooner. Like, oh, I'm not feeling anything romantic between us. And that would have been the end of that. But you basically like kept it cute for how long because you wanted her to be nicer because her dad just died and her sister's a criminal and because Glinda told you to do that stuff. So you were trapped in that situation. And then when you finally try to leave, when you see that your crush is about to get married to somebody else, now all of a sudden it's too late because you basically led Nessa on. Like, not led her on, but like you
No, he
sat
did
there
lead her on.
you said he did?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Because like you could have been said something.
You could have said that from the start. I'm not into you.
Right. We're just friends. But
Now
no,
you should have took that hint.
and then you want to get mad when you want to get mad at everybody else. You want to get mad at Glinda, no, at Elphaba, saying that she did this to me and she made me heartless and she made me this and that. No, that was Nessa who made you heartless, and Elphaba saved you by turning you into this Tin Man. But sorry, you should have been said something. And I'm not about to sit here like trust me. When we get to Nessa Rose, because she's next. When we get to her, I'm tearing into that little girl. But anyways, looking at you though. You could have been said, I'm not that into you. We're just friends. And kept it moving.
Exactly.
But you chose not to. You chose to sit there and smile and act all cutesy in her face. And then when that didn't work out for you, then you want to get mad at everybody else because now the worst case scenario happens. Now you're not even human anymore. Or you're not even a munchkin anymore.
And didn't they have a deleted scene where him and Elphaba were talking?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like it would have showed their relation because I don't think they ever had any speaking lines together in any of the movies, except for in Wicked.
I don't think they
The second one too. The second one. I'm sorry.
I don't think they spoke to each other at all until we saw him get turned into a Tin Man.
But okay, so sidetracking here, I kind of get annoyed because apparently they're adding new songs that didn't exist in the original Broadway, and then they're deleting scenes that could actually, benefit the story they're trying to tell.
Right. We didn't need that Glinda song. Get out of my face.
Like, I don't get it. So many deleted scenes that gave context, kind of. And they just, nope, we're going to make 2 new songs and waste everybody's time. That's another issue. The MM casting and that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, that's why what happened to Bach, I don't feel too bad for you because it's like you could have been moved on. But then at the same time, then you started to blame Elphaba because she's an easy target. And I don't and listen, anybody who's going up against Elphaba in this movie, I promise you, we don't fuck with you.
Exactly. You're wrong.
You're in the wrong immediately. We're team Elphaba over here. Everybody else who's against her shall burn. And
Even Booster Bear.
Girl, no.
We putting you on the mantle. Keep it up.
Oh my goodness. I talk about Dulce Bear. What did she do? Actually, we'll get to that later.
She ran away.
As she should, because she's being persecuted.
Well, then who else is gonna do Elphaba's micro braids?
Girl, you're not mad. Girl. Hey, we're gonna talk about okay.
Okay.
But anyway, let's get into Nessa Rose because
this is gonna sound bad, but I kind of laughed when the house fell on her.
It don't sound bad to me at all because I laughed too. I cheered, in fact.
It's like, why are you just looking up? Girl, move.
You out there, what? Girl, shut up.
You sounded like a chicken. I'm like, girl, that little ass house.
Like, that
Plus, she lives
chicken,
in a she shed. You can easily dodge that.
that, she's in a wheelchair. No, she couldn't. No.
She could have wheeled forward.
She shouldn't have been out there in the first fucking place, chasing after a man who never wanted her. Sis, listen, I could sit there and tell you that Bob Loki led you on, but you couldn't tell that man wasn't fucking with you after how many years y'all were hanging out and he never made a move? Come on now.
I think she was just, okay, from her perspective, maybe. Because it's like, I'm guessing people weren't checking for her. Because wasn't that like he said she was beautiful or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the first time she heard it. I feel like, I wouldn't say her and Elphaba are foils, but like they're kind of similar in the regards of not being treated well, but then they react to it differently. Like, you know what I mean? Like Elphaba, when Fiyero called her beautiful, she didn't react in the way that what's her name did. In fact, she thought he was a traitor when he tried to kill her. Like, you know what I mean? Am I crazy?
No, I feel like what you're saying is like she was doted on more than and like everybody always looked at her as helpless, and that's like a common thing that comes with people who are handicapped or like in her situation, have her condition, and it's like they feel like everybody looks down on them or like doesn't take them seriously. So when Bach was being nice to her, especially since she liked him too, she was like, "Oh yeah, I finally have someone that's into me and sees me as a full person." When he was just being a friend to you, he was just being nice to you, and not even on his own volition.
And I feel like that's why I'm Team Elphaba.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say this. I kind of feel like that's kind of why they messed up their relationship in the movie, because her dislike for Elphaba was more so, from what I'm trying to, I guess, see, was supposed to be more so that she just kept babying her and not treating her like she can do things on her own, kind of.
But no,
and I feel like they messed that up.
I just feel like Nessa was a brat, and she was supposed to, because like she gets that shit from her father. Her father always spoiling her, and then when Elphaba ever tries to help her, she always has something negative to say.
And that's why I feel like they messed up their relationship, because I'm thinking in the original Broadway, I might be wrong, or maybe it was the book. It was more so like she was upset that Elphaba wasn't letting her do things right. Like she just kept doing stuff for her. And I feel like they kind of hinted at it, but then they just went down the wrong route and turned her into someone that was like just bratty and stuff like that.
A femcel. Because that's exactly what Nessa was giving in this movie.
Well, not in the case of Elphaba, but yeah.
Oh,
in the case of Bach.
Yeah, in the case of Bach. But when it comes to her and Elphaba's relationship, it's just like, yeah, like that sisterhood was fractured from the beginning. Everybody always doted on her, and then she gets mad, not just because Elphaba won't let her do things on her own. Her dad won't let her do it either.
No, but I mean, like, in terms of just their relationship, I just feel like they just did not do a good job portraying it.
I feel like they did a pretty good job, like of the story that they were trying to tell. Like, she's an ungrateful little sister who took out her resentment and anger for her father on Elphaba because she was an easy target. A lot of people, that's a common thread throughout this movie.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's like that's just how I see it. Because like Nessa, girl, what are you actually complaining about? When Elphaba comes to see you, the first thing you come to say is, "Oh, you didn't come see me when Dad died." And then when she says, "Oh, Dad mistreated me, so why would I come see him or come care about his death?" And then she's like, "Oh, how could you say that? He loved you." Shut up. No, he didn't. You weren't paying attention because you were too busy being spoiled.
And I feel like I heard like a lot of complaints about like her treatment, like her treating her like that in the movie, because I'm going off of what other people are saying, because I haven't really I've seen bits and pieces of the Broadway, and a little snippets of the book. Cause like I feel like she was pretty different.
Well, that's the
Like
book version. The movie version,
could
trash.
have been better.
I think I don't care about Nessa becoming like a good person or anything like that or being portrayed well. If this is the character that they're trying to write, then they did a pretty good job because I don't like her. Like she's a very hateable character. I'm not mad that she's dead. She's a femcel because just because one Munchkin man didn't like you, you want to sit there and put a travel ban on all Munchkins? That's like literal racism and fascism. Even if you are part Munchkin or whatever the hell you are, if you are Munchkin, then that makes it worse. Why are you doing Munchkin on Munchkin crime? What are we talking?
I think it's kind of crazy how she was able to get his picture so fast.
She went through that quick. Like that was some real femcel relation like energy. Because it's like because you went and turned the whole world against not just Bach, but against Munchkins in general until he decided to come back to you and work under you in servitude, and you still get mad that he doesn't fall in love with you. So then on top of that, you take Elphaba's grimoire and try to use that magic to roofie him to like make him fall in love with you. You are a femcel. That's crazy, and you should be locked. Well, I would say locked up, but you dead. That shit.
And that's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
The grimoire. I feel like to truly understand it, you have to have magic. But like anybody can read it. You know what I mean?
But why does it activate? Like, so she has magical abilities?
I feel like it's more like like a trickster vibe, get you to read it when you really shouldn't.
They gotta explain the lore of that book because I'm hearing so many
Like,
conflicted things.
like Evil Dead in that whole book, and it's like when you read it, that's when like you get possessed and everybody has to die kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like the grimoire probably was trying to trick her into reading from it.
I don't think
And
so.
maybe
I think Nessa Rose is a selfish person who tried to use the book for selfish reasons, and it
yeah, that's what I
backfired.
mean. Like it kind of tricked, like it manipulated her into, like, come on, read me. You know you want to.
No, I think she did that because she was
Like,
weak on her
you
own
know what I
volition.
mean?
I get what you're saying. I just don't agree. I think Nessa Rose is just an evil person.
Because it opened the minute she was like, like the minute they started like arguing or whatever. Like, you
Wait,
remember the scene where she
it
was
opened?
singing?
It
Yeah, it
opened?
opened itself. It opened for her. That's why I said like it kind of like, well, I'm right here. Use me.
But why would it do that for? Oh, you're saying that so the book is sentient to some extent.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like anybody can read from it, but like to truly understand it, like Alphaba does, you have to have like the actual magic.
Does Elphaba truly understand it?
Well, she could read from it, even though she's never like opened. Well, I don't think she's ever opened it before, but like when they showed it to her, she knew the words. She knew how to pronounce everything. Because they like in the first movie they said like nobody reads because they don't understand it, and only magical people who have magic can understand it. So that's why I was thinking, like, because when Alphaba said you're reading the words wrong, I think, yeah, it's like, use me. But, like, there has to be, like, some type of, like, magical system where it's, like, how do I say that? Like, it just bad magic has to happen, but there has to be a balance.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be explained in some way, shape, or form.
Because I definitely feel like she didn't know how to read it, and that's why the spell backfired. But it knew that, so it kind of, I feel like it wanted her to.
But the fact that she would even try to do that in the first place, it still just gives um
Yeah, because she's desperate. Because
just
she thinks
insecure femcel. Like I hate that for
she's
her.
very much, I would say maybe one check minus. She thinks if he's the only one for me because nobody else would want me kind of situation. So she read from it.
And she tried to make him love her, which is really gross.
Exactly. But people hated her singing. And I'm like, I didn't think she sounded bad.
Girl, I don't even remember her singing.
I seen the clip. It wasn't too bad. It was decent.
But
But
anyway,
like, yeah,
from one spoiled, privileged brat to another, Glinda.
she doesn't deserve really any sympathy to me. She kind of, to me, represents people who think, like, if you follow the rules, you could get whatever you want. Like, you know what I mean?
She more represents to me the white privileged people who do fake or half-ass activism and think that they're the best. Like, they think that their shit don't stink. Because in the first movie, when she changed her name because of the goat teacher,
Mm-hmm.
hold on, let me put respect on his name. What's his name again? Uh,
Dill something, Dillamon, something like that.
Dr. Yeah, Dr. Dillman. Okay. I had to write his name down. No, because when she changed her name, because he couldn't pronounce her name right, that was just like the most performative, do nothing activism I've ever seen. And then now that she's in a seat of power for however many years she was in that seat of power, she didn't do anything to actually help any animal. All she did was go around and say, "Oh, I'm just trying to make the Aussians happy and make the Aussians smile and da da da." Make the Aussians smile for fucking what? While they're criminalizing your so-called best friend and and
Because
like belittling animals for no good reason.
because she values opinion more, their opinion more than anything. She cares about being well liked and well received more than, you
More
know.
than being an actual good person. And that's
Exactly.
exactly why I can't fuck with her. Or anybody who's trying to make excuses that she is a good person. That's not a good person to me.
And that's why I kind of don't feel bad that she thinks they died. I really don't.
Me neither.
Because you weren't a good friend to at all. Like, yeah, y'all have your moments, and you started to really, like, once it started impacting you, and that's why I kind of said she is, like, not necessarily the model minority, because she's not a minority, but, like, the whole, just follow through, and you can get whatever you want.
She's a white
Meanwhile,
girl, she's a pretty privileged white girl thing. Like, she's basically Taylor Swift. Like, they can do no real wrong. And then when they talk about being an activist, it's like the most do nothing, like minimalist thing. So
but I'm trying to, I'm trying to say, is like, she's just like, yeah, just follow. You can have what I have if you just listen and do what they say, but then it backfires on her. And now that she sees that, oh, these people aren't genuine and they're not actually going to help me, and then they're actually going to cause me harm now I have to side with you. So I don't think she's a genuine person. And that's why I said, like, I don't care that, like, she thinks they died. Like, you kind of deserve to be sad because, like, you kind of helped the situation.
right. And then on top of that, the people who are more mad at Alphaba for quote unquote stealing her man than they are for her for being aligned with fascists for however many years. It's just like, yeah, you people, please get away from me. Please stay away from me. Like, you people, like, the people who think like that is exactly why this country's in the way that it is. Because what do you mean that Alphaba is stealing a man who never really wanted her like that? Well, no, I won't say never, because at the beginning, maybe in the beginning of part one, but like as a part two, after all these years, you're gonna basically be a woman proposing to a man you sprung up this marriage on him, and y'all know how I'm only like, listen, how I feel about
Yeah,
women
women shouldn't do that. I'm sorry.
at
But
all.
I feel like she didn't even, like, I don't understand that because I don't feel like she really even liked him like that.
She liked
Like,
him for the image that he,
yeah, like for her what it would do for her reputation.
right. So that's why I don't care. Like, and then y'all talk, like, you couldn't tell that Fiero didn't like you, girl. Stop playing with me. And then once you find out that Fiero and Alphaba are a thing, and once they saw each other again, you went and told Madame Morrible about her sister and said, "Oh, tell her sister is sick." So the best friend that you so-called had, air quotes, stole your man, right?
Mm-hmm.
You then turn on her by trying to use her little sister to lure her out so these fascists can catch her again and do who knows what to her. Like, you are a piece of shit, Glenda. I don't fuck
I'm
with
kind of
you.
curious though. What was her thought process and saying that. Like, once she was there, what were you gonna do?
And when she
Like,
was there, do what?
I'm saying, like, once they capture Alphaba, what was Glinda gonna do?
She was gonna go get her man back. That's what I think she was gonna do. She was gonna go get her man back because she doesn't actually care about Alphaba. She never really did. And the people who think that this movie was a love letter to female friendship, you guys are fucking stupid,
Well,
and you don't have
lesbianism, not
any
female
real friends.
friendship.
That's crazy.
Lesbianism.
There is no lesbian. Oh, please
No,
don't get me
that's what I
started.
mean. Like they ship them
It's so
more than the
disgusting.
actual ship that's in the movie.
Just like, it's so disgusting to me. Glinda and Alphaba, after everything that's went down in this movie, you guys are out here shipping them. Get the fuck out of my face. Have higher
Well, they
standards.
had a moment. They sung songs and they cried together, and it's just like
Girl.
you don't even like. You can't really cancel out what happened before that.
And then let's not forget that their friendship only started after Glinda was being fake to her and gave her that hat because she knew people would make fun of her. And then Alphaba went out of her way to be nice and actually genuinely do something nice for her. Like, so the friendship was already built on shaky ground. And it's just like, for you guys to sit there and still talk about how they belong together and how they're supposed to be shipped, it's like you guys don't actually care about Alphaba as a character either. You don't care.
Exactly. So I'm just like, why so many people I don't even know how to pronounce their ship name, but Alphaba and Fiero.
Fieraba?
Oh, that's what it is, Fieraba.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing.
That sounds like a country.
Fieraba?
Mm-hmm.
It does sound like a country.
But yeah, I'm just like, how y'all anti them? And that's the canon ship.
You know why.
I know why, but like I want to know why. I want them to say it out loud.
Right. They won't though. But yeah, Glinda, trash character. I hate that she has.
She's kind of like Bach.
They deserve each other, honestly.
They don't know how to take hints. When someone don't like them.
Would I call her a femcel? No, she's not really a femcel.
I don't think she's a femcel because she cared more about image than actually him.
Delusional. That's what I'll call her.
I feel like she was more mad not about Alphaba stealing her man, but then her wedding is ruined.
Girl, who cares? You had all that time to help those animals and you didn't do shit.
But her wedding is ruined.
Okay.
No.
And I wish her life was ruined. I hate that she got the Glimmery. I hate that book opened for her. I hate it. She doesn't deserve any amount of magical power. I'm
just saying, I feel like she's more upset at that. Like, her wedding is ruined than the fact that he ran, she stole him.
And that says a lot about her character.
Exactly. She's self-serving.
And trash.
And that's why I feel like it opened for her, probably not because she understands magic. That's probably going to trick her too. And we might have some situations.
Certain people are saying that the book opened for her at the end because now that she's lost everything and some of the most important people in her life, she's truly a good person now.
They were never that important to her.
Girl.
If those were the most important people to her, then she would have been on their side from the start.
And honestly, her backstory, that flashback with the whole rainbow thing, that pissed me off even more. Like, so everything has just fallen into your lap. Everything, they just all assume the best out of you, and you're over here feeling insecure because you can't actually do anything. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for you in some way, shape, or form. Get out of my face.
You think it did a good job of showing like her character in terms of again how kind of like self-absorbed she is
and useless.
She's low-key a scammer too.
Fact. Heavy on that.
And I think that's why they made her the next success. I'm like, oh, you're a scammer like us. But when she wasn't useful and they cut her off, that's when she started really feeling it. And I can't get political because this is kind of a political story. It kind of gave Republican where it's okay, it happens to everyone else, but once it starts impacting me, now we have a problem.
It gave those fake activists, those Democrats who say, "Oh, we care about the minorities," but then when it's actually time to do something, they don't do anything. That's what she gives.
I see both. Like, liberal girl marries Republican guy, conservative man.
Yep.
But who's our next character?
Fiera. I can't carry that out. Fiera.
You gotta watch Someone You Love Die.
Girl. Fiera was like one of the only two people in this movie that I fucked with. Like, just
I
he's
mean, I kind of want to understand his motivations too. Why did you join to be what was he, the captain?
yeah, because he
Whatever.
wanted to be the leader of the charge to find her. Because I guess his main motivations was just to find Alphaba and talk to her because they haven't talked since she went to go see the wizard, and then she's public enemy number one.
But then it's
So
like, what were you gonna do? It's another situation. What were you gonna do once you found her? You see
talk
how
to
that ended when they escaped and they lynched him basically. So I'm just like, what are you gonna do once you find her?
right, especially with everybody around, like all those other guards around you. It's like I don't know what were you gonna do? Like, what was the full plan there, Fiero? Because if the guards are all with you, they're gonna want to attack her. Meanwhile, you just want to talk to her. So it's like, I don't know. Did you think this one all the way through, my guy?
Because I mean, were they gonna like? Didn't they want her dead?
Yeah,
So I don't think she was gonna go to jail. So
yeah.
I was just I was curious what the plan was
Yeah,
there.
definitely wanted some more insight on that. But like when it was time to do something, he actually did it. And even when he held that, what was that? A gun? Was that a gun?
Yeah,
Held that gun to Glinda's face. I was like, "Ooh, do it." Ooh, I mean,
but I don't think he actually would.
I don't think he would either. I don't think he hates her that much. But it's just like I was like, he at least was going to go to bat for Alphaba, unlike a certain pretty girl.
Hmm.
Like he at least stood behind her and he stood with her when he had the chance to. And I just wish that it didn't have to end so poorly for him because him getting caught and then them about to try and beat him to death and he got to get turned into a scarecrow. I'm just like, dang. And there's no real way to reverse it. I hate that for you. I truly hate that for you. Like you would like one of the only people, you were the only person that had Alphaba's back completely. And it just sucks that you guys weren't able to coordinate much of a plan with each other.
I
So
feel like Glinda is selfish, but he's self-assured. Like, you know what I mean?
no.
No.
What do you mean self-assured?
Like, he doesn't give off what Glinda thinks she's giving.
Oh, you mean confident?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I agree.
Like, when people say, I'm having brain fog right now. But, like, when cocky,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, he really wasn't that, whereas Glinda is, like,
Confident?
yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely confident. We know that.
She's just the poor man's version of that.
Right. And at least
But, like, the negative connotations of it, whereas he represents more as a positive, if that makes sense.
and I'm gonna say this to be on the petty side. I'm glad him and Elphaba smashed before he got crowed.
I mean, like, she could have used that cob.
Like, oh my gosh. But what annoys me about these fans is that they're trying to say that Alphaba and Fiero had no chemistry. And I'm sitting over here like, I feel like y'all are only saying that because y'all ship her with Glinda for whatever stupid reason.
He was probably one of the most genuine people.
Right. And I feel like y'all are also saying that because Cynthia Erivo is black, but anyway, and he's not, so
Because remember in that dance scene they had, and everybody was laughing at her, and he was kind of upset. And then once Glinda seen he was upset, that's when she was upset.
Mm-hmm.
How was that not chemistry?
Girl, longing. He's been wanting this woman.
Thank you. They were building up to it. They were showing us signs.
Right.
He
And
kidnapped a lion cub for her.
Like, and Alphaba was like really skeptical of him because of how he first came onto the show. the show came into the story, and it's just like I don't blame her because like this man is coming around here walking around all cocky and shit and being the total and getting off fuckboy vibes, but he's actually a real genuine person who stands on
And that's why I
business.
said like him and Glinda, like you know what I mean? Like he represents the positives of, you know, being confident. She's just like the negative half of it.
Yeah, she has a fake confidence. He has
But
real
then
confidence.
when you talked about Elphaba, I do agree. But I feel like it's more so because no one's ever really been nice to her.
Right.
So when this guy's coming in and like he all up in her face, she's just like, what's the catch here?
Right. And I don't blame her for being skeptical about that. And you know what? Most women should be like that, no matter how good the man is. Like, what's going on here?
Right.
What are you really here for? Who sent you?
Exactly.
But I feel like they had a good dynamic. I just wish that they had more screen time together. Like, I do
I
find it
mean, if we
annoying.
didn't have two useless songs or whatever that were
Right.
never in the original, we could have had that.
Exactly. And then, what else about their dynamic? Like them singing, like that song that they like. That's one of my favorite songs. That song that they sung together. And when they were floating, I love that moment so much. People keep making fun of Elphaba's cardigan that she was wearing during that time, and I'm like, girl,
I kind of liked it.
I thought it was alright.
Would
I didn't
I wear it to, you know, have sex? No.
know.
But that's so cute to, like, you know, wear around the house.
Oh my gosh, I just realized Elphaba lost her virginity that night.
Period. She said she wanted to get wicked for the first time.
Period. We love that, sis.
But, you know, how old are these characters supposed to be?
I don't know, girl.
I was like, I'm sorry. They don't. Never mind.
I feel like they look the ages that this. Wait, I feel like this is post college.
They look past post college. They look well established, I would say.
It was a. I don't really know. I'm confused on the timeline as well. I'm just like, some
They're
people
supposed
say
to be around in their 20s.
somebody said that this is 5 years after the first movie, and I guess that timeline makes some sense.
Okay, so I looked at, and they're saying that when Glinda went to Shiz, she was 17.
Okay.
Like, they don't look.
So she's supposed to be 22 in this movie then?
Maybe so, but they didn't look that. They look their age. Let me be nice. They look their age.
Yeah.
Maybe Nessa could get away with it, but like everyone else, I'm just thinking like, yeah, y'all look y'all age.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like y'all weren't giving teenager or early 20s.
They weren't. But why did I see? Oh, since we like bringing up the book and stuff, why did I see in the book? Well, one, Fiyero was described as a black man, and I'm like, oh,
Jordan
interesting.
Fisher? Well, actually, no, because he said it was dark skin, right? He was dark skin.
Yeah.
So maybe not him.
And I also saw, girl, some art, some really raunchy descriptions. Because why they said that Fiero's, his peen was golden,
Period.
and they said that Alphaba's pubes were purple.
I thought the coochie itself was purple.
Oh, I saw that they said that the pubes were purple.
Why would they be purple and her hair's not purple?
I don't know. That's why I was confused. Girl, but to get that golden peen taken away, ugh. My headcanon, no, my fan fiction is that they go to a new area, Alphaba gets better at magic, and she turns him back to human.
And he
Period.
becomes a black man.
No, all right, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing that. Nope. That's a whole other, no. I'm not doing that.
Oh my goodness, can you imagine?
No, and I don't want to. But anyways, let's get to the queen herself, Miss Alphaba. Yes, my wicked witch. If that's wicked, then I want to be just like that too. Shit.
I think the only thing wicked she did was yell at Dorsey about
That shit was
like
funny.
it's poor. Look at his shoes.
She said, I don't care about you. Stop that crying and figure out how to take them damn shoes off. That shit was so funny. Oh my gosh.
And
Like,
you know, again, they changed Dorothy too.
who cares?
No, but it makes sense. So in the book, I believe Dorothy was upset, like that she had her shoes on, and she didn't actually want to kill her in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I don't really care for them to show her or anything because if you haven't seen the movie, like the original movie, I don't know what to tell you. The movie's been out for like almost 100 years.
Right.
But I do feel like it kind of adds context of her feeling bad. Like, why do these people hate you? And I feel bad that I have to do this and they're trying to force me to. And it kind of shows her mistrust of Glinda too.
Right.
Because then she's like, Glinda's not a good person. But yeah. But I do like that they showed her being mean. Because I don't think they showed her being mean in the first movie.
It didn't. And it's like she had every right to be mean because these people treat her like she's Meg from Family Guy. And it's
They
so
want her to
annoying to watch.
die.
Like, it's so annoying to watch and see this character who's done nothing wrong be mistreated her whole life. And then that's why when it comes to the ending.
Just character?
Huh?
I said just character? Because we see that in real life.
True. That's true. But it's just like at the end of the movie, I couldn't be too happy about it. Like, I'm happy she got out of Oz because the Ozians are a bunch of idiots. Just like completely useless, easily brainwashed people with no critical thinking skills. Fuck out my face. But when it comes to Elphaba, I'm just like, I don't feel too happy for her because she doesn't even have she doesn't have the access to the magic powers like with the Grimoire. And her man got turned into a scarecrow. So I just don't. And now she has to wander through this wasteland trying to figure out where her next step is, like with nowhere to really go. So I'm just like,
she can do magic without the book.
She could just conjure up spells and whatnot.
Because I forget what happened in the first movie, but I think she healed like a cut or something on Fiyero.
I don't remember that.
I think it was like when they first like met up in the forest.
And
she healed it. But then she was doing magic. Remember Baby Elphaba and they was picking on her? She didn't have the memory.
To make stuff levitate. So she can make stuff levitate and whatnot, but is that it? Well, no, you just said she could heal. So that's why that just confirmed my fan fiction because I need her to do some magic and get her man back to normal.
So I think she doesn't need it, but she can use it.
But she should still have it because Glinda shouldn't have it because fuck Glinda.
I mean, actually, no, let Glinda have it so that she can mess up these spells and everybody can just be mad at her.
That's funny. But like, Elphaba is a character that I just felt so much sympathy for, and to see that every chance this movie got, it just turned on her. Like, had almost every character just do her so dirty. And I'm like, what are you guys trying to tell us with this movie? That Black women will always be the scapegoat to everybody else's problems? So that's what I got.
And nobody would ever see it that way.
Right. Because she stole Glinda's man. Shut up.
Like, we can watch this movie and we could say it till we're blue in the face that this mirrors the racism in real life, but none of those people watched it and looked at it that way.
Which is insane to me.
Kind of like the X-Men. They could see it happening, but then they can't apply it to real life. But yeah. I'm always Team Elphaba.
Forever team Elphaba. She deserves so much better. Better parents, better sister, better friends, air quotes. The only good thing in her life was literally Fiyero.
Oh, I was gonna say being born.
Oh.
Because we got some good songs.
Her singing voice. Oh, you know what? Special shout out to what's that monkey's name? Chris. What's his name?
Not you said Chris.
His name is Christery.
Chistery or something like that. Chestery,
Chestery.
something like that. It has some crazy names.
Right.
It's
So
ghetto and
shout out
all.
to Chistery, Dr. Dillerman, and I don't know why you was trying to sneak this her earlier, but Dulce Bear. Like those are the few people, well, animals, who had any real connection or respect for her. Like I'm not gonna be too mad at Dulce Bear for trying to leave when she took care of Alphaba as a child when nobody else would. Her father all but abandoned her and was focused on Nessa Rose.
But she, when the Cowardly Lion came, she ain't speak up and be like, "You don't know her like I know her."
Okay.
Put her on the mantle. That's it.
Absolutely not. I'm not about to turn on her like that.
Oh my goodness.
But special shout out to them because
she ain't doing her nails no more. She ain't doing her hair.
Girl,
what's going on?
For a moment, I thought Dulce Bear was dead. I was like, is Dulce Bear dead? Because we don't see her anywhere.
I thought because she might not be because do bears live for a long time?
I don't know. She came back at the end of the movie.
I mean, if they're supposed to be like 16, 18 and all that, then probably not.
No, I'm saying like at the very end of the movie where all the animals were coming back, she came back. So she's still alive.
Someone said they came back from the literal Underground Railroad.
Now, low key, it was the Underground Railroad. And I found that very interesting.
At least they were going somewhere.
Right.
These animals are going into the middle of nowhere with no water.
Facts. That's why I was like, weird. That's why they came back so quickly. I was
It
like,
was given Dinosaur. You ever seen that movie?
I love that movie. I was like, oh, you guys came back really quick. So I'm guessing like there's nothing out there.
And they say much of a thank you.
Girl, well, Alphaba wasn't there because she left.
True. That's kind of sad.
It's very sad.
Because she's gonna think she died.
Right.
That's so crazy.
Unless Chistery tells her. Like, oh no, she's
But
alive.
it's so sad that the only peace that she's gonna have is by faking her death.
Yes. Like, that's what makes this ending so, like, not happy. I'm like, girl.
I don't think anybody had a happy ending in this movie.
For real. And I'm gonna be real, like when you try to match up the timeline to the original Wizard of Oz, it gets kind of clunky. I'm like, what are the speed and the sequence of these events happening? I'm just like, Dorothy has to meet the Scarecrow first, but we didn't see him get switched until near the end of the movie where Dorothy was already there. And I'm just like, that doesn't make the timeline isn't matching up for me. But I guess you're not supposed to think too much about it because this is its own story.
Because, like, yeah, why was he on this journey with her?
Who, Fiyero?
Actually, yeah, because people were upset. Like, why would he be there? Why is he helping them?
Because he's using them as a means to get to Alphaba. He's not really trying to be like, oh, I hate Alphaba now. He's just like, okay.
You have to remember also too. I don't know if they stay true to the original story. How he didn't have his brain, and he thought like, I'm stupid. So who knows?
In my head, I'm thinking that was all an act because when he does go back to the castle, he finds the trap door because he told her about the trap doors. This is his old family's castle, so he knew this whole time.
Or maybe Dorothy told him.
Told him what?
That this was fake.
Dorothy didn't know that, girl.
No, but that's why I'm saying like this is why they should have like the context of her feeling bad for Alphaba and what she was going through because she said she didn't want to kill her. So I feel like she probably told her, throw this water on me.
Oh, you think Dorothy was in on it?
Yeah.
I doubt it, but
Because like, how would the monkey know that she was still alive if he wasn't really? Were they even there? No, they in the original movie didn't they defeat them?
The monkeys?
Yeah, before
they had no real way of defeating the monkeys. The monkeys were chasing them all
Actually,
around.
no, wait, weren't they on their side after in the original movies? It was like, she kind of treats y'all bad, and then
Oh
they
yeah,
joined up with her.
I
So I
think
feel like, yeah,
it was something
Dorothy
like
had to
that.
be in on it.
I don't know. This movie didn't do a good job of explaining that. Then or
Exactly. We got 2 useless songs.
if that's the case, I'm not about to give Dorothy that much leeway because it's like, girl, I don't care enough. But if that's the case, then yeah, you guys didn't do a good job of communicating that.
Exactly. Because I don't think she actually thought she killed her. I think she just kind of told her to make it look real.
That's a nice
And
headcanon.
yeah. But then it's like, Glinda's kind of stupid, too.
Glinda been stupid. Are we surprised?
Because, like, why would you think water would kill her? I mean, see, and this is another thing that the movie left out. She is kind of allergic to water.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, not that bad, I don't think. She still has to shower.
Right.
So I'm like, Glinda, why would you think that would kill her?
But
But
all in
that's all I
all,
have to think
how
about.
did you feel about the movie? Like, what would you give it, like, out of 10?
I mean, understanding the context of what was left out and what could have made it better, I think this one wasn't as good as the first.
Agreed.
Though I do like some of the songs. I'd probably, maybe a 7.
I was just thinking that. I was like a 7. In the first movie, I would give I'd give that a 9.
Yeah. But this one, I just feel like a lot was left out
Mm-hmm.
in terms of context, and it just kind of sometimes made stuff not make any sense.
Right. And then for me, it was mostly the ending because I like when the main character is, they're in a better place than when we started off. But I can't really confidently say that about Elphaba or Fiyero by the end of this movie. So
Yeah.
that's what kind of brings it down. I like the politics in it too. It's just like, what were you guys trying to say? Like, were you guys? I feel like they said that certain people get all the luck in the world, especially that if they look a certain way, and if you don't, and you actually stand for something, you're always going to be outcasted, which is a fair statement to make.
And there was a few mischaracterizations here and there. I'm kind of happy they left some stuff out of the book, like Fiyero having a family and children.
Yeah, because that was just stupid.
But I feel like there could have been more.
And then, you know what's funny? if they do make a third movie, because apparently Elphaba and Fiyero have a child. We already posted on our TikTok about who should be playing their kids.
That's so crazy off the first link.
Yo, y'all didn't use a anyway.
I know you said Tyreek.
Yes, Tyreek River.
But as much as I love him, man, he can't sing.
Oh, right.
We're gonna have to have someone else do the singing.
Shit. I mean, they've done it before.
High School
And he
Musical.
has to be okay with, because apparently their son is bisexual. So, and if he ain't cool with that, then he gotta go.
I think he'll be all right.
I would love to see Tyreek kiss a man. That would be great.
I won't. I want him to kiss me. Not nobody else. Are you crazy?
But no, I would love to see a third movie where their son comes back to Oz and like overtakes it because you guys did my parents dirty, so fuck y'all. But that's just my fan fiction. That's just what I want. But all in all, the movie was pretty good. It could have been better, but we still had a good time watching it.
Yeah. I kind of wish it was a sing along. I like to sing along.
But those were our thoughts. Let us know how you guys felt about it in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.